All right, now in a kind gesture, Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India met with a guard who fainted while he was on duty, welcoming the President of Seychelles earlier in the morning today. Now, the heat in the capital, New Delhi, took its toll on the guard, who collapsed while on duty at the ceremonial reception in Rashtrapati Bhavan. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in fact receiving the President of Seychelles, Danny IV, when the incident occurred. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi later met with the guard and also inquired about his health. All right, so this was an incident that had taken place earlier in the morning, where one of the guards, at the time of the ceremonial welcome that was accorded to the President of Seychelles, reportedly fainted, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in a very kind gesture, has also met with the guard and has inquired about his well-being. Now, it's being said that the guard fainted because of the extreme heat that is present in New Delhi today. And for more on this, we are joined in by our correspondent Siddhant Sibil. Siddhant, what more do we have on this story?
Well, WION was present there when the incident happened. Well, the ceremonial reception started at 9 a.m. But just before it was to start, one of the guards, one of the Air Force guard who was standing here for the ceremonial reception, fell due to the extreme heat. The morning heat here in New Delhi is very strong. As I stand here in Vijay Chowk, it's really hot here. Of course, the Met Department has said that monsoon will be arriving on 29th. But today, of course, it's really hot outside, and the guard fell. And after that ceremonial reception started, though the guard was taken from that location, once the ceremonial reception was over and the President of Seychelles made his statement, the event lasted for hardly like 10 minutes. The Prime Minister rushed, and the media was standing there. The Prime Minister rushed in front of us. The media was didn't knew that the Prime Minister is coming towards them, and suddenly we saw the Prime Minister just passing in front of us, and the security also was taken aback because the security was also standing next to us, and suddenly the security also jumped on his feet so that there's no commotion around the area, and the Prime Minister went behind the guards where they were standing and inquired about his health. The guard was then the guard was already given some medication by that time, and then of course the Prime Minister left. The entire incident lasted for approximately 5 to 10 minutes.
Absolutely indeed. And also, Siddhant, considering the fact that it's almost about 40 degrees centigrade this morning here in New Delhi, how long had the guard been standing in that intense heat, and what is the condition of his health at this point of time?
Well, all the guards arrived around at 8:45 a.m. Because the event was to start at 9 a.m. We arrived at 8:30. So roughly he stood for 15 minutes. But of course, Delhi heat, we all know it's not easy to bear. It's extremely hot, and of course it's going to get hotter as the day passes. And it's just 10:30 a.m. and really just think about what's going to happen at 1 p.m. So clearly it's a hot day, but of course Prime Minister there inquiring about the health of the guard who fell down during his duty while he was standing for the Guard of Honor for the Seychelles President in Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Absolutely indeed. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Siddhant Sibil, for joining us and getting us the latest. And you take care because it's extremely hot.